Hey y'all, it's Mimi. Thanks for tuning in. So, I want to talk to y'all about the Nine of Clubs. The Nine of Clubs on the Earth physical life square sits in the Venus Saturn position. It transforms from the King of Spades and transforms into the Ten of Hearts. What this card really is here to do is gather information from life experiences, from travel, from having those relationships and learning from them, and being able to transform and translate that information into knowledge and share with the masses. It's a card of higher wisdom, but it's also a card of higher energy. So this card can really benefit by channeling its thoughts and its aggression or its energy, intense energy, into some sort of physical workout or some sort of artistic expression, whether it's writing, painting, making music, playing some type of sport, or even just working on projects. If you're into just, working, period, you may have a tendency to overwork at times because it is a high power mental card as well. It has a lot of passion and projects, so it could be an energy of like, oh, I'll work intently on this because it's something that I really enjoy. So it can be a card that'll make sure that the team gets the job done because it'll make sure that it does its part, and it'll do its part, to perfection. I'll say, quote unquote, right? So I say quote unquote because I'm gonna think of Mariah Carey. Mariah Carey's a Nine of Clubs, and she's a very high pitched, high powerhouse. Yeah, I got a lot of thoughts that's going through my mind right now, but that's Nine of Clubs energy. So basically, Mariah Carey, she's a very intelligent writer. She taught me a lot of keywords when I was a kid and taught me how to be a spelling bee champ. I'll tell you that, just listening to her music. So being able to translate, the energy and the information and share it with the masses is very key. And that's because they have a Jack of Spades Pluto card. So, with the Nine of Spades Mercury, they'll have access and, they'll make room for access, rather. They'll make room for access and, cut off the toxicity and whatnot. But the Jack of Spades Pluto is what's going to give permission to even access the realms. So you got to do the work. You got to do the work in order to get into these spaces. And in the Nine of Clubs has to find some sort of ground in the midst of its traveling because it can't wander aimlessly. It has to have some sort of stability in its mind and know what it's doing with intent. It can't just be out here, all wild. And then, also being lustful in different regards. And not even just saying sexually, because it is a very high powered sexual energy as well. But I'm saying as far as like its intentions and its likes and what, it can be attracted to, just in fun and anything because it has energy of the Queen of Hearts. So it doesn't want to get trapped into any karmic cycles because it has a lot of six energy as well with the Six of Hearts and the Six of Diamonds. It has to learn how to let go of what does not serve them. You can have fun for a moment, but you can't lay there. You can't stay in a ignorant, immature mindset. You have to be willing to grow up and grow past. And that's what the energy is really saying. You have two kings, you got like three kings for real because you came from a king. So you have to work your way, you have to remember where you came from and work your way back. So that's why the Nine of Clubs is the card of higher wisdom because it takes those with them. It takes other people on the journey with them because you have to get back to that status. And that's why it transforms to the Ten of Hearts with the party. It's a party. It's Mars Jupiter or Jupiter Mars. So it's still a lot of big energy, but it's more fun and more just social and on a higher note because it learned how to translate the message. It learned how to transform that aggression and make it, in a more positive light, be expressed in a positive light. So with the Nine of Clubs, it is a relationship card. It still is a very, relationship energy. But like I said, it has to work on your relationship with yourself first. And that, ties into your creator. Because that's the King of Spades. The King of Spades is the God card. It's the most powerful card in the deck. So it transforms into the Nine of Clubs, which is really just, if you think about the fiery energy of the Kundalini, it's learning how to rise again. So that's why the nine is also ruled by Aries. This is a lot of Aries energy. So it's learning how to come back to yourself and be one, first and foremost. Who are you? I am. you know. So I want to leave it with that. I think that's a pretty good note. It's so much more I could say, and I made so many videos about this Nine of Clubs, but I'm gonna end it here. And thank you for tuning in. If you have any questions, you know, you can follow me. If you want to book a reading consultation, you can reach out for me with that too. If you want to just learn, you know, have a study session, you know, you can reach out and book that with me as well. And yeah, Nine of Clubs. Let's get into this higher mind, higher wisdom, and let's go places. Peace.